Tracking this big story today morning that we've broken on India Today with Bengaluru top cop promising action but saying give us credible evidence first. Moving on to the other big story we are tracking is the service charge decision that was taken by the Consumer Affairs Ministry. There was a notification that was issued saying that service charge does not come under the central taxes and it is incumbent on the restaurants to levy it, and if a customer is not satisfied with the service, he may or may not pay the service charge. Now, restaurants have thumbed their nose at the government's circular making service charges optional at eateries. Also, restaurants have been given a clarification that they should display prominently on how they are charging service charge. In a statement, the National Restaurant Association has made it clear that its members will continue with the service charge, which adds up to 20% of your bill. According to the association, service charge is an accepted practice, has been recognized by various government departments in various communication. The Restaurant Association has also claimed support of judicial pronouncement, including the National Consumer Disputes Redressal Commission. The statement goes to the extent of saying that customers are free not to eat at the restaurant if they do not want to pay the charge. My colleague Virendra, who's joining us on the story. So Virendra, the National Restaurant Association is saying that it's incumbent on the customers. If they do not want to eat at a restaurant, that's fine. But if they do, they'll have to pay the service charge. Now, this means there could be legal cases, there could be legal hurdles in carrying out the notification in toto. If you're not satisfied with the restaurant service, you may walk out and not pay service charge. This will not happen.
No, that's right. I think we need to exactly understand from a common man perspective what exactly the service charge is, because after you eat your lunch and dinner in any of the best restaurant around, you give a tip. You know, that tip is the service charge. You give tip of maybe 10 rupees or maybe 100 rupees or maybe 1000 rupees. That's the service charge. That is not mandatory. If the customer think that the service, the food, the quality of ambience is damn good and they need to give a tip, that service is in a cash amount.
Fair enough,
that
Virendra.
is service charge.
Fair enough,
Yeah.
Virendra. Let me go across to Prakul Kumar, who is Secretary General of the National Association of Restaurateurs in India. Mr. Kumar, what is your contention? Because the notification from Consumer Affairs Department makes it clear that if the customer is not satisfied with the service, he or she may choose not to pay the service charge.
Yeah, so our the basic issue is that I hope it's understood that this charge is a practice which is prevalent in India and abroad for many decades on. And it is basically like you said, it's something which is to be distributed for the to entire staff, non-customer facing as well. And our point is that those who charge and all restaurants do not. And those who charge, and there are different percentages which are being charged depending on the establishment.
But Mr. Kumar, here is the point. Mr. Kumar, it's a very simple point that what if a customer walks into a restaurant? I just want to get a clarification on this, Mr. Kumar, that if a customer walks into a restaurant, is not satisfied with the service, can he or she walk out, or will now there be a forum like a consumer court affair where they will have to go and fight it out?
Well, it's like this. That our stand here is that this information should be available to the customer clearly prior to his the service. That is, it should not be that it is levied at the end, or that a surprise is thrown on somebody.
Absolutely, that we all agree with Mr. Kumar. I just want to get one clarification, sir, because I'm running out of time on this one. That what happens if a service charge is displayed, a customer says, okay, I'm ready to pay the service charge, but he is not satisfied with the service of the restaurant and wants to leave the restaurant and not pay the service charge. What happens in that event? Will the restaurants be challenging it legally?
I think given the campaign which is going on, the answer lies in your question itself.
Okay, so the question and the answer is that could be challenged legally. Is that what you say?
No. There's no question of legal or otherwise.
So the restaurants will not harass customers if they do not find the service satisfactory?
Can you let me finish, please? Can you please let me finish? You asked me a question about legality. All I'm saying is that there's no question of legal or illegality, because there's no illegality in this charge. It is accepted as such, recognized as such through various over the decades judicial pronouncements, the government department.
Fair enough.
Because the taxes are also paid on it.
Absolutely. Mr. Kumar, yes or no? Very simple. Will the customer be harassed if they're not satisfied with the service to pay the service charge?
Why should a customer be harassed?
Okay.
The customer
All
should be informed. That's all.
All right. All right. We leave it there. Mr. Prakul Kumar, thank you for joining and speaking to India Today. General Secretary of National Restaurant Association, who's clarified that in an event that you walk into a restaurant, you're not satisfied with the service and you do not want to pay a service charge, at least this body of the restaurateurs has decided that the customer will not be harassed. But will that be practically applicable? One will have to wait and watch. We take a very short break on.